Imagine a world where winning the lottery means fighting for your life. What would you do if an entire city was hunting you down? And most importantly, could you survive until sunset? In the dystopian chaos of 2026, the world is in ruins, and California has introduced the Jackpot, a twisted lottery where one lucky winner receives a massive cash prize. But there's a catch. They must survive until sunset, while the entire city is allowed to hunt them down. The only rule? No guns allowed. What started as a desperate economic solution has turned into a nationwide blood sport by 2030. The latest winner is Katie, a former child actress who's struggling to make ends meet. She's returned to California to chase her dreams of acting, but life hasn't been kind. She's broke, living in a rundown apartment she rented online from a shady landlord named Shady. The apartment is nothing like the photos. It's tiny, with a single bed instead of the promised king-sized one. To make things worse, Shady's boyfriend, DJ, is just as creepy and unpredictable. One day, Katie goes to an audition for a role, hoping it's her big break. On her way, she meets an elderly woman on the bus, who encourages her, saying that courage will lead to success. But as soon as the woman gets off the bus, Katie realizes her watch has been stolen. It's a small but telling moment. Nothing in this world is as it seems. At the audition, Katie is asked to pay a hefty fee to participate. Desperate for the role, she agrees, but it's all a scam. Unknowingly, she's tricked into registering for the jackpot. Moments later, her name is announced as the winner. At first, Katie has no idea what's happening, but then chaos erupts. Everyone in the room, actors, directors, even the receptionist, turns on her. They attack her, trying to kill her to claim the jackpot. Katie barely escapes, thanks to Noel, a freelance security agent who specializes in protecting jackpot winners. Noel offers to keep her alive until sunset in exchange for a 10% cut of the prize money. Katie has no choice but to trust him, even though she's not sure she can. Before we dive into the most insane part of this movie, let me ask you, what would you do if your name was drawn for the jackpot? Would you fight, hide, or take a different approach? Let us know in the comments. And if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more thrilling stories like this. Together, they start running through the city, dodging attacks from all sides. Biker gangs, yoga enthusiasts, karate clubs, everyone is after Katie. It's a non-stop chase, and the tension is palpable. As they navigate the city, Katie learns the rules of the jackpot. She's horrified but determined to survive. Noel, on the other hand, is calm and collected, using his combat skills and street smarts to keep them alive. But trust is a luxury Katie can't afford. She starts to wonder if Noel has his own agenda. Katie's landlord, Shady, and her boyfriend, DJ, are among the many people hunting her down. Shady pretends to be sympathetic, offering Katie a place to hide. But it's all a ruse. She and DJ try to kill Katie, but she manages to escape, thanks to Noel's quick thinking. This betrayal hits Katie hard. She realizes that in this world, even the people she thought she could trust are out to get her. As Katie and Noel try to leave the city, they're ambushed by a biker gang. The gang sets their car on fire, forcing them to flee on foot. During the chaos, Katie tells Noel she wants to forfeit the jackpot by leaving the city. But Noel explains that the only way to do so is to cross the city's border, a nearly impossible task with the entire population hunting her. They take refuge in a wax museum, where they hide among the lifelike statues. But Shady and DJ track them down, leading to a tense confrontation. Katie manages to lock Shady and DJ inside the museum and escapes, but not before Shady injures her with an axe. The scene is intense, with Katie barely making it out alive. As the deadline approaches, Katie and Noel are captured by Lewis, the leader of a powerful protection agency. Lewis reveals that he's been manipulating the jackpot system for years, eliminating his own clients to claim their winnings. He's ruthless and has no qualms about killing anyone who gets in his way. Lewis forces Katie and Noel to fight for their lives in a theater where they're surrounded by a bloodthirsty mob. In a climactic battle, Katie and Noel confront Lewis on a hot air balloon above the theater. Lewis tries to kill Katie, but she outsmarts him, causing him to fall to his death. Katie herself nearly dies, but is saved by the crowds below, who catch her just as the jackpot deadline expires. With the jackpot over, Katie is declared the official winner. She and Noel use their newfound wealth to start a protection agency for future jackpot winners, ensuring no one else has to endure the horrors they faced. But the story doesn't end there. The government is considering expanding the jackpot nationwide, hinting at a darker future. The movie ends with Katie and Noel enjoying their newfound wealth. They've opened a defense school for children, a pizza shop, and other businesses. Noel even buys a super yacht where he and Katie relax and reflect on their journey. And that's the story of The Jackpot, a brutal, action-packed thrill ride filled with betrayal, survival, and one of the most intense battle-for-your-life games ever seen. But here's the real question. If this were real, would society ever accept such a twisted game? Or are we already on that path? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on stories like this.